Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Alpha 16. So, in the previous episode, we ended up losing... not Mr. Sammy. Yeah, I was reading that, I was like, Anamu didn't die! No, not Mr. Wiz! Yeah, Sammy, we lost Sammy to a heat wave, which, unfortunately, with the power down and heat all over, and actually kind of poor planning on this regard. I think I wanted to put a cooler here at one point and I ended up not doing that, so yeah, that turned into a furnace and heat stroke took her in the end. As you can see, struggling a little bit with power. Ooh, 99 mortar shells. Alright, okay, that's pretty good. We do need some wood. We've got plenty hanging around, but can we chop it? Oh, we can. Wonderful. Get it chopped. Actually, cancel that. I'm sure this has been around a little bit longer, so I'll ask them to chop that instead. We need that wood for our generators. And I want you to hold that slag as well. Get it out of here. It's making a mess. Right, what are we going to do today? Well, first things first, we need power. So, we're getting that geothermal generator going. Like so. Ooh, manhunt a pack of boom rats. Oh. Alright. We're gonna turn that on. Namu, you're gonna get in here. And I'm gonna forbid these doors. Forbid them. I don't want you to hold that open, and I want you to forbid it. Can you go shut it? Boom rats we won't stand a chance against. So, we're gonna be locked in for a little while. There we go. Right. Forbid it. Nobody's allowed outside. Luckily for us, we have all this space to work with now. But, as you can see, here they come. We do have some IEDs, which might finish off a few of them. Let's just see how well that goes. But that many is just... that's just a recipe to lose our colonists right there. Ah, it didn't trigger. We also have the turrets as well, which are pretty sweet. They should hopefully help. Maybe. Potentially. Come on. Don't destroy them. We might be losing a few of these. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, we've only lost one turret. We could probably take it away from this point. If I bring him down here, there's only like 4 left, so... that might be all we need to finish him off. Just wait until everybody's gathered and then we'll send them out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, everybody out. Go, get them. Open fire. Shoot. Shoot! There we go. Right, everybody on draft. Take out the fire. Unforbid that. Hold that open. Faster, 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 faster. I don't want to lose this turret. We only lost one turret. That's not too bad, actually. So, security, plasteel, improvised turret. These plasteel ones have done us fine. In fact, that's the first turret we've ever lost in this run, which is pretty awesome. Hopefully these don't burst into flames and explode. We wouldn't want that. And now we have a lot of boom rat meat, which is pretty good. And leather of them as well, which will go a long way, hopefully. Excuse me. Alright. We get a bit of plasteel back as well. 38. Not sure how much it takes to... oh, 38 plasteel from a destroyed one, and it's only 75, so... it should be more than fine. I think it's in here. Yeah, we've got 272. We also have some plasteel here that I want to mine out at some point. But right now, I don't think it's that important. You can turn that off. Everything here needs repairing, though. So someone needs to get on that. Ooh, cargo pods. Full of smoke leaf leaves. Too far away, really. Yeah. Although it is a season away. I don't know. Maybe we'll go grab them. Suppose we can. Coloured lights is finished. Sure. Let's get wake up, I guess. I don't think there's anything important anymore. Oh, power armour. Get power armour. But yes, on top of getting our power back online, are we missing components? We've got 4 and we need 8. Component assembly. Make components. Nobody has crafting 10. Nobody has crafting 10. Yes, that's a thing. We do need people crafting though. That is something we want to level up for this exact reason. So, without knowledge on how to make components, we have to find them. Let's just press play. There's one right there. Halfway across the map now. Ooh, we made a longsword. Wonderful. What kind of longsword is it? Shoddy. Sure. Expected as much, really. I guess we could strip mine our way through this, perhaps. Like, start a line down this way and see where that takes us. Maybe not too close to... Actually, that's probably a bad idea. Because if we have sappers, they'll probably go through here because it's a lot quicker. But I could ask them to mine this direction, for example. And see if we can probe anything in there, and then we'll mine upwards as well. Fill in the gaps if there's anything there. That's just a theory. Right. Hold that, please, as well. If you'd be so kind. I should note as well, I'm going to be away on the weekend, and I've got a lot of stuff to do as well in terms of magic videos as well, because Ether Revolt's coming out and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to be doing a backlog of these videos, so I won't be able to use many of the hints and tips that you send. It doesn't mean you shouldn't send them, because I'll still do them eventually anyway. But, ooh. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Hold that open, please. Yeah, it's like 60 degrees in there. But yeah, I won't be able to make use of any of your feedback or anything like that for quite some time, until the next week, essentially. Something to consider. Go on, Namu. Namu is terribly useful. Having night owl ability means that we're just doing things constantly. There's never any slowdown from people sleeping or anything like that. Oh, there's so much to repair. Glad to see that an explosion doesn't get rid of the sandbags either. It practically does, but just not quite enough. Right, it's now 37 in there. Yeah, it's growing now. Wonderful. It's not 37 in here, no. Alright, okay. Got a relatively decent temperature in there. That's kind of why I want to put a cooler in there. For this exact reason, because I could maybe even put a vent there, perhaps. But then if I put a vent there, when it starts to freeze outside, then the cool air will start coming in, and I'm not sure if the geothermal generator's temperature output will actually be able to keep up with cold snaps and stuff like that. Huntsman, where are you going? Hauling the smoke leaf. Sure. We have steel. 185 of it. That's actually close enough. I'll accept that. Is there any components there? No. Ooh, there's some there. Might even get that jade as well while we're at it. Okay. Tony's digging at the compacting machinery. Need to make sure if there's anything that's behind it that we get that mined as well while we're here, because she has come a long way on a peg leg. And I'm sure that's probably going to mean that she'll pass out. Tony? Hold that, please. Well, actually, machinery's just up there. Once you get to, like, this point, I'll tell you to stop hauling, and someone else can grab it. There we go. Ah, you're going that way anyway. Fair enough. She wants to consume a fine meal. Unless that's one she had on her. Nope, it is not. Okay, Huntsman. Hauling smoke leaf again. Yeah, it's one of the inefficiencies of this design is that essentially everything's really far away now, but we're mostly self-sufficient within our own walls, which can't ask for better. And Solex on it as well. Wonderful. So how many components? 8. We've got 5, I think, in total. We need a few extras for any breakages as well. That's the reason why we don't have as many as we do right now. We need a level 10 crafter. So it only takes steel, I think, to make a... Let me have a look. Oops. Details. 25 steel to make a component. And we've broken down. And we have a lot of steel that we can grab. There's some back here, actually. But I'd rather you do the strip mining and find new sources of components. For the time being. What is this? Limestone. Okay. Looks as though all of our stone block stuff's done. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Anamu, you're such a busy bee. I appreciate you. All of the slag that we're getting as well. Also, another thing is that we're going to be able to get steel from any slag that's on the ground. And just make sure that this is connected properly. It is. I'll reconnect it to the side though, just in case there's an explosion over there or anything like that. Alright. Mr. Wiz skating by all of the explosives. Don't appreciate that too much, Mr. Wiz. Honestly. Hauling marble blocks. Yeah. Was there some there? I did not notice. Where's Tony? Digging at the marble. Alright. I don't want you to go over and do the machinery, but you're very far away. A local rat has gone mad. Alright. Oh, we're being raided. Pigs of injury have arrived. They'll prepare for a while before they attack. Let's have a look-see. Hopefully we can get some of these to join us. Is that a Kevlar helmet? It is. Yeah, we really could do with some more members. And these are pirates, so they're a lot easier to recruit than tribes people. And they're going to be bringing a lot of stuff as well. Hopefully they don't have tons of addictions or anything like that. That's something to check. What have you destroyed? Eating is very poor because you have no stomach. Ugh. Alright. Fair enough. They all seem perfectly healthy until they turn up at our base, and we'll change that very quickly. Excuse me, Mr. Wiz. Is that bear hungry? Not quite. Let's restrict people to... I'm just going to say home region for now. Actually, Fallout region. Just to get them back in base. Because these guys are coming. And I don't want them going anywhere near any of that stuff. There we go. Right. Now you're unrestricted. And I'm just going to watch anybody who wants to leave the area. Tony, could you shoot that rat for me? I'd be mighty appreciative of that. Let's melee attack it. Be a lot quicker. Seriously. Beat it up. Thank you. Couple of scratches. No medicine needed for that. Power-wise, we've got plenty. So we'll turn on our turrets now before I forget. There's an egg. Wonderful. And our hay grass is coming. We actually are pretty low on food right now, although everything seems to be just about ready to harvest. I wonder if we are producing exactly enough food. Maybe we want to have another field going somewhere. I'm not sure. What the bigger plan is, though, is that we're going to mine out all of this crap here, and we're going to start putting specific production rooms and stuff like that up here. We also probably want to double the strength of this wall, now that I think about it. Slate, I guess. 180 slate. Not quite. We can almost finish that wall off. GSP, I didn't notice you were going there. Yeah, go back. Thank you. They should be just about ready to come and join the fight soon enough. Just noticed that's not connected. Oh. GSP, what are you doing? Butchering. Nope, now you're making that. I want my third turret online. That must have been destroyed when the boom rats came. Tony, come back. Come back. In fact, everybody but GSP get drafted. So GSP is going to finish the turret off so that it works. Alright, GSP, go there. Reconnect. Reconnect. Am I missing something again? No, there is absolutely no reason why that turret should be off. Good to know. Always nice to see. Where are they? They're being hit by the deadfall traps over there. We probably want to put a few more there as well. And Huntsman, go there. And now let's just get all of our ranged units behind a wall, ready to fire. Why is that not working? I don't know, but maybe we get to see some IEDs if they don't flee immediately. Why are you going that way? Come on, hit one of them. We're actually hugging the walls like smart people. They're fleeing. I kind of want one of you alive. Oh dear. Alright. I'm not sure how effective that really was, to be honest, other than destroying their clothing. And they're all gone. They're out of here. Alright. Undraft everybody. And then get all of their stuff. And go. Oh, a charge rifle. 100% as well. Nice. Some fairly good loot off of that attack, actually. Any of you guys have any armor? You did. Though, seems a bit meh. To be honest. Mine's just cleaning up. Sure. Might want to get rid of the corpses first, Martin, though. Yeah, why is this turret not working? Maybe I should reinstall it? See if it works then. If I move it. I'm not sure why it's not working, to be honest. Tailoring bench has gone down. Need more components. We're not finding any in here, unfortunately. That's just fantastic. Yeah, after watching the explosive IDs, I'm not sure it did enough damage to warrant any kind of thing. Can we? Right, okay, it works there. So reinstall it again. And then turn the power on. And now this one's off. Oh, I see. Essentially, what's going on here is this geothermal generator was powering everything on this side of the wall. And that can only have X amount of power it generates, as opposed to these that are filling up this battery. So we actually lost a line there, and I'm going to have to make a new one just to make sure that never happens again. That's why we were doing double lines. I remember actually being sapped in this place, and they ended up burning this wall down. And it must have been that I never actually changed the power line on it again. Silly me. That'll explain it. Okay. Mr. Ways has gotten food poisoning from the berries. Well, you should have eaten the simple meals. A muffalo's pregnant. Yay. Could always do with some more muffalos. We have a fair few, actually, to be honest. Right. As far as slate goes, I think we're alright. I think what we're going to do is start building all of our structures out of stone blocks. Mostly because we can. Oh, Ghostface has given birth. How many cats do I have now? Oh, God. Where are you? Bobo and Coda the kittens. Oh, they're so tiny and cute. Alright, but are they useful? Not really. Probably sell them off. In all honesty. Should zoom out and make sure that these are set to auto rearm. Looks like they are. Ooh, there's a sniper rifle there. You, jumper. You have a decent armored vest. We might use you. Steel wise, we've got 143. Have we put all the steel we wanted into that? We have. Good, good. Means we can use the rest of the steel for deadfall traps if we so choose. And we probably do. Alright. Got a lot of hay grass, and these muffaloes aren't eating it. Have I assigned them to stay inside? Kind of. I'm going to extend animal area. Zones, expand area, animal area. To allow all of this as well. Except for that corn patch. You're not allowed anywhere near that corn patch. And I'll allow you in these places. There we are. You can eat as much of that hay grass as you want. But stay away from my devil strand and corn. Hopefully. There we go. Now they're allowed to graze outside freely, essentially. As long as they stay away from my farms. Seem to spend a lot of time indoors, though, where the fridge is. Can't really stop them doing that. Yeah, you know. Alright, that wall's halfway to being done. It seems as though we haven't found any minables in here. I'm actually going to send a line down this way just to double, triple, super check. And then we might probe slightly this way to see if there's anything there. This is where ground penetrating scanners and stuff like that comes in handy, actually. That one right there. Downward facing penetrating radar combined with sonar and magnetic images allows you to detect but not identify minerals buried deep under the surface. Requires a huge amount of electricity and also a lot of steel and a lot of components we don't have, but it may find us steel and components, so we've got to weigh that up. I think I've never used it before, but I imagine that that's going to reveal the entire world's worth of underground pockets of minerals and stuff like that. That's the hope anyway. It might just do it in a radius, and then once we've got that, then we do the drill, the deep drill, to go get those stuff. Alright, we're apparently out of slate now, so let's make sure that slate is ticked on here. It is. Okay. These are all slate chunks as well. Cool. Is this slate? It is. I'm going to order some more hauling of it since we apparently need it. Can grab that. Actually. Haul that instead. That is slate. It is. Cool. Cancel that. That one's closer. So we're very close to finishing off this wall. And then I feel safe building near it. Let's chop that wood. The tree's too close. There we go. And we cleared some nice space for a new production room. Not sure what the room will be yet, but it's not too important at the moment. Essentially, you're going to be moving one of these and making a room for it. Research screen. Have I got any swamps in the area? That's rich soil. Or marshland that I might want a moisture pump for? Nope. Not really. There's that there, but we're not going to be building on that anytime soon. Alright, well, with that in mind, let's just get some more drug production going. We're so close to having everything researched. Only a matter of time. Who's our crafter and why are they not making stone blocks? It's Tony, right? Craft that, please. It's because I've told you to mine over crafting. So we'll stop that right now. Cut that attitude right off. Might want to put some deadfall traps down the side here because I noticed that a lot of them avoided the explosive IEDs. Rightly so, of course. But if we're under the impression that they're going to go this way to avoid stepping on them, then maybe we want to put some deadfall traps to double trick them. So maybe steel deadfall traps, put like 3 there, 2 there, that kind of thing. Just scatter a few on the side. Maybe an extra one. I don't think we've got the steel for that, but you know. Stuff for the future. Alright, seems like that wall is ready to be done. And Yorkshire Terriers join. Oh god. Oh, so many animals. So many. Right. Put them in the rooster section. And I'll figure out what to do with them later. Probably slaughter most of them because we don't have any traders to sell to at the moment, I don't think. Nope, we do not. So unless I send them out on a caravan, which I imagine I'll need a lot of food to do. Because I guess we're going to have to keep them fed. Then we got a problem. Alright, here they come. So yeah, I think I'm actually just going to slaughter them all. Maybe keep some of them, one of them perhaps. Because you can't have incest in animals or anything like that. So if we did want to breed these properly, we'd need at least one of these to be alive. So what Yorkshire Terriers do we have now? We have Emptiness, the female. Okay. Is that actually it? Or have we got one down here? I'm not sure. Ooh, we have a cockerel. Interesting. Right, I'll keep a male and a female, the rest I'll slaughter, I guess. Slaughter, 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 slaughter. And that helps with our food shortages as well. Which we are actually struggling with a little bit. Because these damn animals don't eat their hay grass. We've got so much of it. Alright. We are still making fine meals though. That might be down to why we're struggling a little bit with food. We shall see. Anyway guys, I've just realised we're running on quite long, so I'm going to leave the episode off here. Be sure to leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. It helps me out a great deal. And subscribe for more Rimworld stuff in the future. There will be one every single day until we die, which is going to be quite some time hopefully. If you have already subscribed and haven't yet done so, be sure to hit the little bell icon right next to the subscription button. It'll notify you when I release new videos. Alright guys, hope you enjoy the video. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.